Terrible.
Wow, they look great
Until
in the
they
first
didn't.
half.
Right.
What the hell happened?
The fourth quarter. That's what happened. It was like, I don't know if Houston was over 200 yards in the fourth quarter. I know they were well over 125, 130 yards. The Jaguars had 2 yards in the fourth quarter. 2 yards.
So is that coaching? Is that Trevor? Is that, is it the offensive line? I mean, is it all of them?
Yeah, but
is it the defense?
Yes, you can't put it on Trevor alone, though. He's just, he hasn't come close to hitting a receiver in the hands in quite some time. Mm-hmm. His number one receiver was out. Brian Thomas Jr. wasn't playing with a bad ankle. However, the law firm, Jacoby Myers, came in after 3 days and was catching everything that got thrown to him. He was fabulous.
Yeah, I was going to say,
he's a great improvement.
I think he's better than the one they lost.
So
I don't understand how that was a net loss on the receiver side.
Etienne had a great game.
Receiver.
Yep, Etienne had a great. Well, I don't know if he's a better receiver than Brian Thomas, but still.
Who played yesterday?
He didn't.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Well, yesterday he was
better.
Head and shoulders yesterday.
Guess who was
head
better?
and shoulders, no doubt about it.
Those fragile boys, they
no
can
doubt
be great
about
when they're there. Percy Harvey was the best receiver in the league when he was there.
Right. Well,
unfortunately, he wasn't there a whole lot.
That's it.
But Percy was a beast.
Mm-hmm.
But he just didn't stay healthy. So I mean,
that's the problem.
But Trevor is third highest paid quarterback.
He is so inconsistent.
He's not even in the top 20, in my opinion.
He's not.
And he seems to be a great kid. I'm rooting for the kid, man. I really like him.
He's just very inconsistent.
And you can't have that.
No. The front line, the offensive line is Jacksonville Jaguars lead the league in yards penalized and number of penalties. So they are the worst penalized team or the best penalized team, how you want to look at it, in football today.
They lead the league in something.
Yep, that's it.
I think they lead the league in breaking hearts, too.
Well,
their fans'
mine
hearts.
is crushed.
Their fans' hearts. And then the bipolar Miami Dolphins.
See, what I don't understand is the Jaguars had their entire defense, I believe, healthy yesterday. Mm-hmm. Devin Lloyd was back. Everybody was playing. They were playing really well. And then they just said, I understand they were getting a little tired because the offense went 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
Yeah, 3 in a row.
So you don't give your defense a chance to catch their breath. Mm-hmm. Notwithstanding, you've got a damn good, on paper, talented defense there. And they just got whipsawed in the fourth quarter.
On paper.
Yeah.
On a very below average offense.
Yeah.
That just whooped them.
Yeah. Well, Mills is, he started for a couple of years. They got C.J. Stroud, so Mills took it easy. But he played like a champion. Mm-hmm. And that kid Collins, Nico Collins, you put it within 5 yards of him, he'll find a way to catch it.
He had a great game.
Yeah.
He had a great game. But,
can't blame it on the officials.
No, absolutely not. When you only get 2 yards
in the quarter,
all you have to do is get. I bet if they got 4 first downs, they don't have to score a point.
Right.
But if they got 4 first downs,
keep the ball.
The other team would have ran out of time.
Yep.
19-point lead.
Yep.
19-point lead.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And that silly little, interception, fumble, pick for the last touchdown was just,
Yeah, you can't count that one, though.
Right. That was with 0 seconds on the clock. Didn't matter.
That one wasn't a reflection of what the score was.
No.
Yeah.
But it screwed bettors everywhere.
Yes, especially us. because that line was like because we picked Jacksonville plus 1.5. I believe it was like 29-30. So that's
that would have
given us a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Wow. So if we lose the entire pool on those 3 points, Jaguars, Trevor's in trouble.
Yeah. Well, I got news for you. They're going to start calling for his head if he keeps this up for the season.
Who's their backup?
I don't even know anymore.
Bailey Zappi?
No, maybe, but I thought he was gone.
Check it real quick, Blake.
Jaguars.
It's just at some point they have to go. All right,
Nick Mullins.
Yeah, who wasn't bad in the preseason. When he played in the preseason, he was really pretty good.
They don't have like on Court and ESPN. They don't have a listed third string QB as well.
Yeah, no, it might be Travis Etienne or one of those guys played. One of the tight ends
play for field goals. The best player on the team's a field goal kicker.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Oh man. Other disappointing games. Blake, I'm sorry about your team.
Yeah,
So Aaron looked old yesterday.
he is. Yeah,
It was not good.
He looked
Fumbling
old.
the end zone for a
Granted,
safety.
That's a great defense.
And
but I mean,
Boswell missed a field goal. Boswell missed a field goal. Now our best player is also our kicker as well. And
he missed one that did it clink or just it brushed it.
A doink.
I think it. I
think it brushed it.
I
wasn't a doink.
I think
It
it
was
did brush. Cameron
a graze.
Cameron Dicker did hit the upright.
He doinked it. Dicker doinked it.
Dicker doinked it. Say
Yes,
that three
Dicker
times
the
fast.
Dicker doinked it.
And unfortunately, that was one of my bets for Chris Boswell to at least make 2 field goals.
And I had that one too, and I had Herbert getting 21 yards.
Rushing.
Yeah, and he got 19.
You went with like the recommended bet by NBC.
Yeah, and he ran, and then they marked it. He slid, and he slid like for 4 yards. So it's like, all right, that might be enough. Nope.
Where he goes down.
Yeah, so he ran for 17 yards on one of those rushes.
Oh, those get me when you got somebody in there, you're expecting him to run for 50 yards and he gets 49.
Yeah.
And you don't collect.
But I had Gatson in that parlay also, and he got hurt, so I was out of it early. So it didn't matter.
Except on Hard Rock now, there's injury insurance.
Yeah, I do. I think that's just a sucker bet too.
Well, I don't think you pay for it, but
wouldn't happen.
if you click on that and your player is hurt in the first half,
blackjack and they ask for insurance, just
yeah,
say
don't
no.
bother. Yeah,
just say no.
Yeah.
And
then watch the dealer keep flipping to 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
All right. Other games that were interesting yesterday besides the Jaguars. The Jaguars
No, the morning game was fun.
laid the biggest egg.
Morning
I didn't
game was
really
fun.
catch the morning game. I saw it went to overtime. I caught the tail end of it. So I didn't get to see any of the going back and forth. Teams that I want to know if you think they're real. Real or not real. I'm going to give you 3 teams.
Okay,
All right. New England Patriots.
seemed to be real.
I'm gonna say real. Yeah.
Real. Okay. Indianapolis Colts.
Seemed to be real. They got a little weakness. Bruckner's gone, but he's hurt. But Daniel Jones, for the most part, is playing over his head. By the way, the Giants fired Daboll today.
I saw that. And Seattle Seahawks.
Absolutely real.
Real.
Of those 3, which one's the most real?
The Colts, and I'll tell you one reason why. Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
Man had a mere 245 yards and 3 touchdowns yesterday.
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
All right. Rams, Seahawks, the battle of the West out there. Who do you think's stronger?
Battle of the West. I think it mainly comes down to quarterback play, and Stafford's been phenomenal.
I think it's a health issue. If all the players are in there, you got to give it to the Rams.
Yes.
All right. Here's the thing I love about this season and hate about this season is the unpredictable. I mean, I love it because I won the pool again this week with a 9-3 record, right?
Yep.
I won it by 2 games.
Okay.
With a 9-3 record. So the unpredictable is always a good factor for stuff like that. But I have no idea who's going to represent the AFC. I thought the after last week, I think, okay, the Bills are going to represent, but they lost to a terrible Miami team. They didn't lose; they lost pretty bad to a terrible Miami team. Kansas City's still not sure exactly where they're going to finish.
You got the Ravens.
Ravens
They're playing much better.
Are moving in the right direction.
Those,
but they laid a lot of eggs early.
Yeah, I mean, they had to come back and win that game late because they were down early in that game for sure.
All right, there's one team that I do want to ask you if you think they're legit or not. The Broncos, they're 8-2.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Nix is tough.
Still not proven. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with the Patriots too. Patriots are in first place in that division over the Bills. And if you'd have told me that at the beginning of the season, I'd have said you're nuts. So, all right. In the NFC, Rams seem to be legit.
You got the Eagles.
Seahawks seem to be legit, and the Eagles seem to be legit.
Right. They're playing tonight, and we'll see how they do against Green Bay.
Barbara Jean. Vikings are going to be one of those playoff teams that gets in.
Maybe.
Vikings
unless they get hot.
Vikings are 4-5 right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, they got a big stretch to get in there.
They lost.
And they got a tough.
They lost to
Yeah.
Ravens
Coming up.
yesterday.
So
Because right now Green Bay in the NFC North, it's Green Bay with 5-2-1, Detroit 6-3, Chicago 6-3, then Vikings 4-5.
all right, give me your top 3 MVPs. Is Darnold in your top 3 MVPs?
No,
You don't have him in there.
nope.
Okay.
Matt Stafford, believe it or not, the aged one. Stafford for sure.
Oh, he's a mere 37.
Well,
Okay.
that's young for quarterbacks nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, compared to Blake's quarterback.
MVPs, Jonathan Taylor, without a hesitation.
Jonathan Taylor. Okay.
He's been the best player, since he came out of college. He was in Wisconsin, I think, as a matter of fact. You want one more for me? Shaquan Barkley has kind of come down to be mortal. Jaden Daniels can't stay on the field. Tough after that. You got Gibbs open, Detroit. Jamari Gibbs is pretty
I
solid.
think Gibbs is in my top 3.
Yep,
I
he's pretty
actually
solid.
have him above Jonathan Taylor because I'm still not sold on the Colts.
Not the Colts, but Jonathan Taylor can carry a team on his back, and he has.
I definitely do think Jonathan Taylor's going to win Offensive Player of the Year. But the MVP worthy, like you really haven't seen like an MVP season out of any non-QB since what was it, Adrian Peterson in 2012.
And Jonathan Taylor's having a very similar season. The interesting thing is, and this is going to make or break.
Gibbs is just 2 yards off of Saquon's
Pace from last year. Okay.
So,
And that's with sharing some of the carries with Montgomery.
yeah.
But the interesting thing is the Jaguars haven't played the Colts yet, and I don't think they played the Titans yet.
No, they haven't.
So,
they haven't played either
right.
other team in their division, and
Right.
they played Houston twice.
Right. So they're done with Houston.
Yeah.
I think they split with Houston.
Yeah.
I hope they beat them the first time.
I don't know.
But the 2 games, look, if the Jaguars beat the Colts twice, Jaguars can win the division because Tennessee is a non-entity.
Yeah.
Now, that's one of those annoying things that Jaguars can beat the Colts twice and then they'll lose to Tennessee and say, what the hell happened again?
Yeah. Most shocking team to me is the Panthers.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that they're at 500, and I think they're awful.
Yeah, I never consider them as a team.
So, I mean, even when Cam was there, I
Right.
still had a tough time.
Yeah.
Tough time considering them as, they went to the Super Bowl. I gave them no chance.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
So, no, I think that's one of the more shocking teams to me, and how bad the Dolphins were. But now they're
Until
good.
yesterday, right.
Now they're good again.
And then you got Green Bay floating around.
3 weeks ago, they were good. So, game tonight, and then we're going to move away from football altogether. Game tonight, Philly,
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
We didn't mention Green Bay as one of the strong NFC teams.
It's because they're mercurial. They're tough to keep. I mean, they'll have a great game and then they'll have a mediocre game. Their running game is okay. His passing game is inconsistent, and he hasn't been able to keep receivers on the field healthy. Again, there's a couple of them that may not be playing this week, so it's tough to see. They lost their starting tight end.
Okay, I'm going to put in my NFC ranking. I'm going to put Detroit 4th, probably in the NFC.
Who's 2 and 3?
2 and 3 is
the Rams
and Seattle and Philadelphia.
Okay.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia's 1. Yeah, I figured Philadelphia's 1.
I have Philadelphia 1, and then I have Detroit at number 4.
Okay.
I think
Detroit's
the
better
number
than Seattle.
4 team in the NFC is better than the number 1 team in the AFC right now.
And who are we calling number 1 team in the AFC? The Patriots or the Colts?
I think
by record?
By record, it's one of those 2 or Denver.
Denver still confuses me. I mean,
Denver. I think Detroit beats Denver. If you
Oh, yeah.
put them on a neutral field right now,
Oh, yeah.
Detroit's the favorite.
you put them in Denver,
You put
Detroit's got a problem because
put
they're
them-
indoors.
You put them the Colts against Detroit right now on a neutral field. Detroit's the favorite. Okay. You put New England against Detroit right now on a neutral field. Detroit's the favorite.
For sure.
So the number 4 team in my rankings is better than the number 1 team in the AFC, and that's not good parity.
Well, league reorganization.
Yeah.
Shuffle the division. Shuffle the
But
leagues.
I can tell you right now, Ravens to me, if they get hot, they're up there with the NFC teams that we already mentioned.
Well, Lamar's going to stay on the field, and once again, Derrick Henry's got to remember he's Derrick Henry. He the first quarter, the first half of the game, he had 33 yards.
But that's not unusual for his career.
No, second half, he's a second half beast.
He's always
second
had
half
that.
beast.
He's always had that, like wear him down, and then I'm going to break a big one in the third quarter.
Yep. He did that yesterday as well.
All right, FIFA. We're going to leave football. All right, we're going to leave football. We'll be back on that on Wednesday because we don't have a show tomorrow.
Correct. No school.
Thank you, veterans out there. Don't try and go to the bank.
Right. Or expect mail.
Yep.